Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. Last time we talked about listening and I went over some information about today's class. And today we're going to focus on listening activities. We're going to practice listening and speaking. Okay? I gave you actually the link to the video we're going to use today. I'm not sure if some of you watched it and how many of you watched it, but we're going to watch it today together, twice. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video once. I'd like you guys, each one of you, to pick a character from the video. The video is an episode from Simpsons, The Simpsons, and each one of you is going to pick a character, and I'm going to give you a questionnaire. After watching this video, you're going to have to answer a few questions about your character. You're going to sit up in front of the class and answer the questions that I have for you guys. The questions are, so remember, this is for each character. So you're going to have to pick your character. You're going to have to tell us what is his or her name, what is his or her job, what is he or she trying to say, and describe how she or he looked, and also what was his or her personality like. Okay, the video I have chosen, like I said in the beginning, is an episode from The Simpsons. It's a really fun episode where we are able to see how each of the characters from the sitcom, how their lives have been since childhood to today. So there's an interviewer who makes documentary about them every 8 years and interviews them and finds out what happened and what's new in their life. Okay, so they start from childhood. Each one of them tells us what he or she wants to be when they grow up. They tell us about their dreams, their desires, their interests, and so on. And we can also see their personalities and actually how they're going to be as adults. Let's watch the video and we're going to come back and discuss a little bit. Then I'm going to give you a list with the questions that I have for you guys, and then the second time we watch it, you can try to answer the questions the second time. Be specific, and each one of you is going to stand up and talk about the character that they have chosen. Okay, let's watch the video. The video is going to be about 7 minutes. Okay, now we have finished the video. It was a really fun video, right? Yes, it was. Okay, so let me give you an example. I am going to choose a character. I'm going to answer the questions about this character. And just so I can model for you guys what's required. And then each one of you will do the same in front of the class. Okay, I have chosen Homer Simpson. He is actually the main character in the sitcom. And what is his job? Actually, the video doesn't say what his job is. In the beginning, they showed him as a millionaire, but it turns out he was pretending. He was faking it just so he can be interesting for the documentary. it turns out his life is pretty ordinary and nothing new happened the last 8 years. What was he trying to say? He was trying to say that he loves his wife, and she is actually the focus of his life. Describe how he looked. He was bald, right? He was a bit overweight. We can say he was lazy. We can say he was overly confident sometimes. We can say he was irresponsible. But at the end, he showed us that he can be a loving husband in his own way, right? Um, and that was the question about his personality. The questions were what is his or her name? What is his job? What was he trying to say? Describe how he looked, and what was his personality like. So I demonstrated for you guys what is required. So now I'm going to hand out a list of these questions. Please pay close attention to each question and try to answer it the best as you can. And afterwards, each one of you is going to stand up and talk about his or her character based on the questions from the list. Okay? Let's watch the video one more time.